fountain to watch as people protest.
From unexpected on-air mistakes to deliberate comedic antics. Here's a collection of moments that went off the rails, leaving viewers amused and cringing.
Проголосовать за снос включенного в программу реновации дома.
So get ready, because this is gonna be a bumpy ride through the valleys of laughter and cringe.
Read through in the street because he was frustrated because Mitch McConnell and Ainsley, if you wouldn't mind, try to pay attention.
This is a Willy sphere.
Okay.
And this makes a perfect circle.
It was just a sculpture, but by making these two spheres, bro literally made it something else. But thankfully, he noticed it just in time.
The spies at the Toy Retailers Association.
This little sound by the dog caused such laughter that the anchors couldn't even end the show properly.
All right, we've got 46 days to go until Christmas. What will your children be writing?
NBC's election coverage took a hilarious turn as they turned on the wrong mic during a report.
I'm Joshua Johnson. Do stay with us here on NBC News. We head over to NBC's Lester Holt for an NBC News special report.
I don't know. I have to pee.
Well, I'm thinking right now, what would be the question which she answered like that? These shaky hands led that antique straight towards the floor.
There's no other one like this particular one in the world.
Thankfully, Grandpa was on auto-censor mode, otherwise we'd have to beep it. Discussion about the popular sport of pickleball ended in on-air hilarity after she said this.
Coming up in 10 minutes, we've got people from the Alberta Masters Games coming in, talking about how if you're over 30, you can compete in a wide range of sports in Alberta for the first time.
They brought a pickleball.
They brought a pickleball.
And a racket.
We should play some pickleball.
Well, they just brought one. So we would have to throw it at each other, but I'm in.
Okay.
You can play with yourself.
Oh.
Her co-workers were quick enough to get it. It's just a normal TV report, huh? Okay, then what's this?
Inside searching for evidence, I'm told 6 people have been arrested and charged with intent to possess and deliver cocaine. I'm told as much as 44 pounds of cocaine.
Well, just leave it. It's just a toy. And this is how they exchange news anchors.
Acompañarlos. Yo los espero hasta el día de mañana. Buenas tardes.
Bien, vamos a continuar.
Yeah, pretend like nothing happened.
Bien, vamos a continuar con más.
Made a blunder on air, realized it, and then flawlessly covered it like a pro. Have a look.
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
Today, snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands. 1 of 3 inches of snow fell in Seattle.
The news transmission was getting too dry, so the cameraman decided to add some spices into it.
Filibuster had to read through in the street because he was frustrated because Mitch McConnell. Ainsley, if you wouldn't mind, try to pay attention.
And meanwhile, here are some innocent drawings by children.
My daughter Freya made a beautiful unicorn mask.
Look at that. Oh, this card. It's the best card I've ever received.
Harry Potter's final battle with Voldemort. That's an impressive one. My little girl's drawing of a swing.
Oh man, this one literally got me rolling on the floor.
And Alison said, this is my daughter Eva hiding in a flower garden.
I caught up with Chelsea and Michael, who were jogging by and were nice to just stop for a quick second. And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow so your feet don't get wet.
They said they were enjoying running in this weather, and then minutes later, the camera captured how they were enjoying it. Now, what about this one?
What makes the sausage bit Italian?
Is thicker, is tastier, and it's got fennel.
It's got fennel.
This is my
interpretation
of the sausage in the hole.
Toad in the hole.
Sausage in the hole.
Does toad offend you?
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
Well, they are just talking about sausage, but still, I just hate my dirty mind.
You go home and the wife says, what do you, I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll, let's do that.
Should we save him now, or should we just let him dig the hole even deeper?
She was reporting something important on live TV, and meanwhile, this old lady was doing her own stuff. Well, When you gotta go, you have to go. And this wardrobe malfunction instantly turned this kid show into an adult show.
This is part of the show where I ask you to...
What are you doing?
Looks like bro has just seen the 8th wonder of the world. She forgot that the table was made up of see-through glass and hence showed the audience a bit more than they hoped for.
Tempo il TG5 torna alle 18 e poi alle 20. Grazie per averci seguito. Una buona giornata a tutti.
Now, what to say about this one?
This is a big win. Oh,
Get out of here. That's a milk
Farmer's
bucket.
almond, thank you so much.
That's a milk
You're the
bucket
best.
for when you milk the cows.
I've got nipples. Can you milk me, Greg?
Well, Greg will happily do this, I guess. And that's the reason why you should always be careful even about your gesture when you're on live TV.
When my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth and he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits the spot. My gums are itchy.
Now, have a look at this one.
Sports with Pat Murphy.
Great news regarding Bills tight end Kevin Everett. He moved his arms and legs today. And doctors now believe that's the wrong video, by the way. That is not the right video.
Yep, that's the wrong video. But, well, he's moving his arms and legs, isn't he? Reflecting how difficult field reporting is, this female reporter got spanked on live TV.
People also dress up in costumes for this bridge run, so it's very exciting.
This man later got arrested and apologized to her for that. Match is going on, and meanwhile, these guys are busy discussing something crucial.
Hey, Yvonne, give us a wave. Yvonne. Yeah, she's talking footy.
Oh. Wait. Uh-oh. I think that wasn't supposed to be shown on live TV. Commentators are really loving it.
Like, all him. He likes cartoons.
I have a name.
What is it?
It's on the mugs, for God's sake. All right, I gotta plug this.
I just touched your boob.
What?
It was just a split second, but you know, nothing can go unnoticed in Conan's show.
Roll that back. I didn't see that. Roll it back.
It was definitely her who made a blunder while laughing, but this dude came forward at a perfect time to bail her out from embarrassment.
And the third, and it's actually not bad. It's
Wow.
$136 a night.
Good deal. A romantic night in a Wienermobile. What? Sorry.
Right.
Nothing, just a newscaster reading the names of Asiana's pilots.
KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
That third name literally got me. This hand cover is called muff, right? But the Australians used this term for something else, and this reporter did not know about that.
You're wearing your Ugg boots on your hands. That's progressive.
Yeah, it's my muff.
Talia's brought back the muff.
With those straight-faced comments, this lady made it even funnier.
It's very practical, the muff. And Carl's lost it, Talia.
Keeping your hands warm.
And how about this interruption?
Can say is that it looks for him in Uxbridge also something, there may be some concern. He had a 12,000 majority here.
12,000!
It's now down to 5,000.
5,000!
Some people think it won't happen again.
It won't happen again!
Thanks very much.
The reporter's face was literally priceless. She was reporting the news, and meanwhile, he was busy doing something else.
Todo con lo que estaba pasando en Wall Street, que parecía que estaba en aumento.
Katy Perry got a little bit overexcited on American Idol and ended up splitting her pants. Thankfully, they got some tape just in time. It was just the difference of a single word on the teleprompter that made this simple report viral on the internet.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
That laughter from the production room is clearly telling that it wasn't a mistake. And there goes his zipper.
There.
Exactly. This wasn't how they expected that birthday gag to go.
The final leg of prescriptions journeys will be done by ground carriers.
Everything looks right in there, huh? Okay, then what is this? Looks like dude forgot to wear pants. This crazy sheep waited patiently until the cameraman uncovered her target and then went straight for them soon after getting clearance.
He does this, he sort of like goes behind, rears up, and he's so naughty.
Now these little babies are so overwhelmed that they've started wearing your clothes.
That's cute.
Pussy, get out of my pants. There they go.
Well, looks like Bro didn't know that her cats were on live TV. Otherwise, there was no way of such craziness. And now presenting the Portuguese unmanned fighter drone. Uh-oh, I think there's some kind of miscalculation up there. Let's check it out again. It was just a simple news report, but this comment took her mind to somewhere else.
Apparently they're the most popular creatures right now, this time of year. Beaver breeding.
Those little guys are cute and cuddly looking. The beavers I've seen are bigger.
And not.
Yeah, and they don't look as friendly, so I don't know, maybe I've seen my beavers in the wrong place. Moving on.
Well, nothing worse than a large, unfriendly beaver. Thanks to the mushroom, this serious interview turned out and instantly ended up in a comic show.
Katıldıysam Türkmen yolsun ayak önünde gördüm diyor. Aşık oldu. Aman yarabbim. Buna koşuyorum.
And this reporter got so impressed by the shirtless Aussie guy that she instantly decided to chase him.
But sharks are no danger, nothing to be afraid of. We got guys out here surfing, there's nothing that's gonna happen.
I love this. What is your name?
James.
I love James. Thank you, James. I love that guy.
Why you letting him go? Where is he from? You got to get more info, Wendy. There you go, Wendy. Go get him. You go get him.
Bro had nothing to lose as he was already demoted to the tiny hallway desk outside the restroom. So he decided to present the weather report in a bit of a different way.
In our weather office here, if you could take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it comes. So this one here, in the Central Plains and had some blow-off cloud cover from it. But, a lot of the people thought it was a duck. I don't get it. And then we had this one, this big ice storm. People say, boy, it looks like eyeballs.
Yeah.
Look at the eyeball.
This reporter confused her Christmas elf name with the stripper name and then made it even worse by changing it from Cookie Fingers to Sticky Fingers.
You can take part in our morning of giving today. Leslie, we got Leslie's name too, did we not?
Peaches Cookie Fingers.
Peaches Cookie Finger.
It's your elf.
Okay, what? Is that my stripper name?
Christmas elf.
Oh! Peaches Sticky Fingers?
Cookie Fingers.
And now comes a classic case of sibling rivalry.
He said, I will not take any bite out of the way that I play.
Kendra, thank you so much. Is that my watch? Yeah.
Yes.
That's my watch. That is my watch. Richard,
wow. How would I have taken your watch?
Yeah, look, I'm going to stay out of this.
Yeah, that was a permanent solution. I bet from now on she will never use her things. This live TV report instantly transformed into a dumbness competition as these two idiots showed up and ruined his presentation.
Killing more of our teens than drugs and alcohol combined is now... Sorry about that. Is now taking the first place position on why our teens are experiencing...
Fuck me right in the
Sorry.
Okay, cry. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Bro tried to relate the segments, which turned out and ended up in an epic way as the weatherman had no idea why he was asking this.
The wind to Charlie and Louise, back to both.
Oh, thank you.
Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan? Not a massive one, but I was around.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say. He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley, best. Grew up with him.
Great, he's coming up. He's coming up.
Both Rick Astley and the weatherman are literally dying from inside. During this survival segment, the reporter was forced to bite a worm. It's literally a serious thing, huh? But have a look how it turned out in the studio.
Almonds? I wouldn't have said almonds. Oh.
Oh dear. So did you swallow? Did you? Or did you spit it out? I swallowed the worm. And it was done. I'm impressed that you swallowed. I really am. Very good.
Anyway, what about the NRL launching tonight, Timmy?
And that's what we call real journalism. She is doing her job, even in floods.
Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood.
But wait a minute. How the heck are they walking in the flood? She's clearly over-exaggerating it. And today's hot news is bro loves cocaine. Yeah.
More than a third tested positive for alcohol. Almost 1 in 10 had cocaine in their system.
I love cocaine!
Due to some technical issues, his boss told him to stretch the weather segment, and this is how he did it.
Light shower activity in the province, more to north central regions, and it is some early morning showers possible in that southeastern area. Wind speed, yes, there are wind speeds. You can't see them here, but if you go outside, your hair will get tousled.
Now, what to say about this one?
Well done.
Speaking of the corn dog.
This is going home with me.
I think she should have just committed and proceeded to take a bite out of the microphone. And this poor reporter had to face an unexpected situation up there.
Union Square, Washington Square Park, and Pulitzer Fountain to watch as people protest.
Thank you very much, Zach.
Ah, you see, the cameraman was quick enough to turn over the camera. While reporting daily news, this meteorologist got an unexpected guest in the studio.
I've noticed a lot of bees lately.
They have been around a lot as we head into the fall months. What are we looking at for the week ahead?
Sunshine continues today. I'm just kidding. I'm laughing at the bee coverage. Oh my gosh, it's back.
This UK parliamentary meeting was going on normally, but then Rocco decided to rock it up with his tail wag.
YouTube kids do it, and the BBC are also now embracing this. Why, and I apologise for my cat's tail, why are you not doing this by default? Rocco, could you tell them?
I grew up in Barranquilla, Colombia, in a very traditional Catholic home. My father told me that if I ever did anything artistic, I was going to look like a hooker. I told him, with these huge boobs that I inherited from your mother, I already look like a hooker.
Sofia Vergara made a valid point up there, I think. Didn't she? It was definitely some kind of technical fault, but the way she handled it was literally incredible.
Oh man! You guys want one Jennifer or two Jennifers? Oh my gosh. Temperature is 58 degrees. I have no idea what that was.
Also the dipshit woman. What's her name?
Dixit.
Oh, Dixit. Is it Dick?
While making fun of an Indian woman's name, this New Zealand reporter completely forgot that he was on air. Later, he got fired for this. Mistaking a microphone for a bone, this doggo decided to steal it.
На этой неделе до 8 плюс 9 градусов. Стоять! Иди сюда! Эй, стой! Стой! Стоять!
By the way, she got it back after a while, but with some teeth marks on it. What about that unexpected guest in the news studio?
Голосовать за снос включенного в программу реновации дома. У меня тут собака.
Yeah, the journey from being scared to giving pets was amazing. She might be a good newscaster, but she's not a good actor.
150 किलोमीटर की रफ्तार से जब वो यहाँ पर पहुँचेगा, लैंडफॉल होगा तो यहाँ की क्या देखिए क्या होगा?
I wonder why she needed to do that. Well, looks like she wasn't ready to be roasted like that out of nowhere.
Welcome back to Fox 2 News at 9 a.m. Time once again to get you caught up on your news headlines. For that, the Hamburglar.
It's your birthday. I'll let it pass. No, I won't. I'll get you later.
It wasn't funny at all, but this pig's cute name sent this news anchor totally out of control. Have a look.
Now to the story of a pig that is inspiring others. One pot-bellied pig, Chris P. Bacon, was born without the use of his back. Yeah, you have to read this story.
Skipper Andrew Strauss arrived in London proudly showing off the little urn. They'll spend 4 days at home before flying out for the World Cup. And Belinda, I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that.
Thank you very much.
Well, I think this was unintentional, but his face perfectly reflects that he badly felt the burn. This train ride proved to be a bit more bumpy than Holly Willoughby thought. Have a look.
Polar Express. That's what the film is called. Now the other thing is... You donkey! Are you right?
Remember this drama at Australia's Next Top Model finale?
So the winner and Australia's Next Top Model for 2010 is... It's you, Kelsey. Oh my God, I don't know what to say right now. I'm so sorry about this. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's Amanda, I'm so sorry.
Feeling really bad for that poor girl. They literally passed her through a roller coaster of emotions. And this is what happens when you lie on your resume, but still get the job.
And we're off to Fratton Park where there's been a red card, but for who, Chris Kamara?
I don't know, Jeff, has there? I must have missed that. Red card.
Chris, have you not been watching? I haven't.
He was the field reporter and was supposed to report them. But instead, the studio anchor told him about the red card, which he completely missed.
I don't know where that's come from, Chris. I have no idea what has happened there. What's happened, Chris?
I don't know, Jeff.
Tired of continuous work, this weather map decided to go crazy on air.
And 1,270 in Ahwatukee. Now I'm not authorized to evacuate Ahwatukee, but this temperature seems pretty high.
Cade Creek is really...
Yeah, Cade Creek, Fountain Hills, they don't look good either. And frankly, Wickenburg is a total loss. You might as well just get out of anywhere along this 60 years.
And when you have some personal issues with the cameraman.
Here it's happened. Let's check in with TJ right off the bat here, and we're dealing with the same situation we've dealt with for the last couple. Where'd he go?
TJ?
There he is.
TJ?
How you doing? Got a little human out there, TJ.
It is. I think we'll take care of that as we go through the daytime.
Bro's literally dying to be in the camera frame.
An emergency meeting between the company, DEM, and the Attorney General is scheduled for this Friday. Live in studio, live in Providence, I should say, Leanna Falk, NBC 10 News.
Well, looks like she's really used to reporting from the studio, isn't she? Bro unnecessarily entered the swimming pool to interview medal winner swimmers and then instantly regretted it.
Sean Marie O'Connor, Ben Proud and James Guy, congratulations. Oh, need a step. Sorry about that.
She was reporting about a car crash, and meanwhile, this guy was like, heck no, just let me live my life.
Laura Banks is at the scene. Laura, good evening. What happened?
Good evening, Michael. Well, this all unfolded just before 5. The Toyota Camry behind me crashed into a DVD and video store here on the boulevard in Punchbowl.
How about this one?
Scarlett, I think it looks better on the lower shelf.
I bet nobody cares what they two are saying. Everyone is looking at the girl.
And do stop me if you need to crack on.
This computer technician, Guy Goma, had come to BBC for a job interview, but ended up in a live show as they mistook him for an internet expert, Guy Cuny.
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading.
He took it as an ordinary bird, but only until this.
That's mom.
Lo que hoy en día se puede considerar.
Yeah, you've seen it right. That crazy bird stole his AirPod.
Sí, se robó mi audífono el loro, por eso te digo.
Habibi's built-in mustache did it for the news anchor up there. See it for yourself.
العلوم الدار عبد الرحمن رفيع.
She was counting seconds with the clock, but miscalculated the time and mistakenly picked a really wrong finger to count 1. Hence, ended up on air with a flash.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
And here's an inspiration why you should consider doing a degree in economics.
Well, I disagree that we were going into a depression, but go ahead.
Do you have a degree in economics?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Highest honors.
What if someone asked you the same foolish question, huh? So better focus on getting higher standards.
Okay, so you disagree with the Fed chairman, Ben Bernanke.
Now, what kind of news is this one?
He warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic.
Actually, he was talking about a massive poop and was warning people it might be stinky and loud. Someone, however, took him seriously and called cops who investigated the silliness, took a report, but filed no charges.
Others in the room laugh, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting.
And when the news has absolutely nothing else to talk about, they prefer talking about their own blunders.
Clear. On a bird! I've been attacked!
During routine news reporting, she unintentionally made this inappropriate comment to her black colleague, which he tackled professionally.
Ready for his close-up there.
Kind of looks like you. What do you take a picture of?
It kind of does, actually, yeah.
Later, she admitted her mistake and apologized to him on air.
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
She read the news and then thought it better to relax for a while until the report ends, but it turned out in an epic way as the camera cut back quicker than she thought.
Okay.
What have I done?
Yep, it's just a blunder, but for conspiracy theorists, it's a rock-hard evidence of their confession.
That if you get a call, please answer it, comply with health guidelines to help spread the virus.
And this is why you can't wear green on TV.
I'm like a floating head, and this is why you, being a traffic reporter, will not be able to wear green anymore. Yeah.
This police sketch was so good that even the news anchor got bamboozled for a moment.
The officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. We do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for.
Well, the artist behind the sketch undoubtedly needs some extra security because he's an absolute threat to robbers and thieves through his realistic skills.
Here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch. It's uncanny, Lisa.
Why need gels and sprays when you've got spit in your mouth? Uh-oh, this hack wasn't meant to be recorded on camera. This meteorologist showed up dressed as a mystical unicorn for Halloween, and no one on set could stop laughing as he tried to report the weather in his magical ensemble.
Not so cold out there.
Oh, no.
Are you okay?
What's with the shorts?
Tired of continuous work, this anchor slept on live TV and gave his co-workers an opportunity to troll him.
He's really asleep. I don't think we're being good co-hosts right now.
Saw the spider, freaked out, and then magically disappeared into thin air.
Significant rainfall on the way, and for our area. So oh my gosh, that was creepy.
And now we are going to show you the most Aussie response ever.
I would like to start off by being state, federal, and I would love to make my way up to the very top spot.
If brains were dynamite, he wouldn't blow his ears off. Let me just say that the Deputy Mayor of Auburn is suffering delusions of adequacy.
That head nod in disbelief literally got me rolling on the floor. All right, let us introduce a brand new workout technique now.
Video of the morning. It's Korea's latest workout invention that gives you shake weight a run for its money. Take a look at what we found. According to the YouTube what is going on? What is going on? That? According to the YouTube description.
Well, Anchor's laughter clearly telling that she understood what this workout is for. And you are also thinking in the same way, I guess. And that's the reason why you should never try to be adventurous on live TV.
Nice and firmly and following through.
Okay.
Okay?
The fact that she was giving a tutorial made it even funnier.
That is not how it's usually done.
Seems like after getting hit by lightning, this lady's speech became lightning fast.
Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape.
Awesome recovery attempt by the news anchor.
The evidence is clear. I am so sorry.
And this lady messed up a recipe, but instead of throwing it away, she decided to torture people with it on air.
So what is this?
It's like I didn't want to bake it. I've been busy, so I didn't want to make anything.
I can't do this.
How does it smell, Scott? It's like vinegar or something.
I thought it smelled like a barn.
So Like it, Scott?
I'm not trying to be rude here.
It's okay. I agree with you. I totally agree.
During the U.S. presidential elections transmission, this news anchor mistakenly kept pushing the Texas bar again and again and was even frustrating about it.
Simulation steht Joe Biden immer noch sehr viel besser da. Wir bewegen uns ein Stück südlich nach, ja, mein Ärmel will wieder Texas. In unserer Simulation steht Joe Biden immer noch sehr viel besser da.
And now presenting the weather dog.
Here's your forecast as we go through the day tomorrow. Yes, Storm is in the building, getting some treats.
By the way, Storm is exactly what you'd expect a weatherman to name his dog.
This is Charlie, who I heard is watching right now, so hi Charlie.
This prank by his production team friends heated up the things up there, but well, he perfectly knows how to handle the heat.
Mid-40s in Page and 70s all along the Colorado River now. Okay. Who's been at work? I think it's Fluellen. Oh, man.
Wow. Is this April 1st? Is there something that's...
All right, here's a news reporter who's got a monster with her.
Heard a lot about it, but she joins us live with more on her preparation and...
Weeks. We're talking months for these 100 miles, guys. You know, I've learned a lot of really interesting things.
All right, we apologize.
Wait. Don't freak out. It's just a microphone malfunction.
Man, has she been trained? It's altered her voice.
How about this next level suspect description?
You can see it shows a man with an unusually large, toothy smile.
Well, now I eagerly want to see a real picture of this guy.
I'm wondering if we're going to get a chance to see the real mugshot on this one at some point.
Tired of watching people driving around with snow covering every window? This news reporter decided to give some tips.
It's the scientific swiping motion that you will use not only on the sides, but the back.
How about this classic interview?
Pepe Julian Onzima, thank you for coming in.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Actually, bro had got a wrong guest for a wrong segment, which caused that mess.
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
And this weatherman lost it live on air, but somehow made it through.
The Midlands, Northern England into Wales, and in Scotland and Northern Ireland.
And this is what we call dedication.
We talked about rubbish on the show last night and a new cleaning team making Hull look more tidy. Big response, as always, there is when we talk about, I've gone in the dark, but we'll carry on. Thanks very much indeed for all the, I'm sorry about this.
Interviewing this Asian dude was just a simple task, but it turned out and became one of the most difficult tasks of her journalism career.
Was there ever a time that you had to use karate to defend yourself or another person?
This one time at the supermarket, this girl was getting robbed by a big guy, and the noble thing to do was to stop him to save her.
What was...
A well-deserved push, and then here comes that professional smile back.
Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary researched several reports, and you have new numbers for us. And John,
everything was going normal until this angry bird appeared on the screen.
Jeez Louise, there is
She literally had a mini heart attack up there.
Sometimes reporters jump into that shot, and I didn't expect it.
It was indeed the cameraman's fault, but thankfully, this pro meteorologist perfectly knew how to cover it.
Afternoon, you can, wow, yeah. So it's gonna be kind of cold today, temps in the 30s. Tonight, we should see some clearing skies, all right? You have a good one.
And this reporter was so dedicated that he couldn't even see the pole before him.
Last night there was a robbery at about 3:30 in the morning. Now police have...
Looks like bro hadn't asked about this giant rooster's consent before filming him. Hence, he decided to teach a lesson to him.
Australorp cockerel, one of 500 birds.
Reporters' over-exaggerated response made it a classic presentation.
I'll tell you more later.
How can I do something serious now?
Once the giggles start, then there's no turning back. And here's proof of it.
People are spending 25% more time in office bathrooms, and not just for bodily functions, but the new downward tilting toilet aims to solve the issue of workers sitting on the loo for too long, purportedly waiting. Sorry, you guys. The company says it could save millions of dollars.
The reporter was looking a bit dehydrated, so this sheep decided to give him some water in a bit of an unconventional way.
Investigation.
She pissed on, and meanwhile, he pissed off. Now comes a classic one.
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
You can see all the self-esteem leave the reporter's face.
Where are your parents? Kid's sketchy. Back to you guys.
And that's the reason why you should come before a green screen while wearing green clothes.
As you're stepping out the door this morning, oh no!
This bird had come into the photobomb weather segment, but the anchor was like, I spent my whole life for this moment.
And temperatures near what in the? What should I do? Oh,
he's got you.
Come back.
Kiss him.
This Portuguese broadcaster ended the broadcast too soon and then instantly had a mini heart attack after realizing her mistake. While reporting a suspect's description on live TV, they instantly realized that the suspect was looking like not one, but two reporters.
This is no cold case. That's the magic of television.
Just imagine police officers storming into the studio.
Would have hauled you away.
He needs some makeup. I know. I've got some to spare.
Dan Janig tried saying "oh crrr" like Cardi B, but ended up in an epic way. Have a look.
Rapper Cardi B is hoping to trademark the very specific way she says okay, and we're not kidding.
Do it.
I can't.
Try it.
I can't roll my tongue.
Okay. No.
He was talking about peace, and here's the actual situation there.
وسنة تهدئة الصراعات المتأججة طاقة من العالم ولا سيما في الشرق الأوسط وفي جمهوريات الاتحاد.
And this is what happens when you get more involved in something. Thankfully, coffee wasn't too hot at that time.
Dave gave me a mug like this.